Keke, do you love me? Say you riding. Would you always be on my side? Keke, do you feel? This is a conversation, right? It's gonna be a real grown man conversation tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when I think about it, right? With Keke Palmer and with her child's father, Darius, I want to say. My whole thing, right? My thing is this though, right? When you're dealing with a woman, especially a well-established woman, as a man, you have to understand a few things. You have to understand a few things. That for one, what kind of man are you, bruh? That's the first thing. See, on my channel, that's what I talk about. Understanding your position. Understanding as a man, you're gonna have to take sacrifices. Oh, we gonna get into it tonight, huh? We gonna get into it. My channel is what I call it is the grown man conversation channel, huh? I am Sean B. Stoll, if you didn't know. But my whole thing, right, with Keke, right? Keke, do you love me? Are you riding? Would you always be by my side? Huh? I gotta have a little fun with it too, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little fun with this, man. But we about to tap in now. Keke. But you know what? Be honest though. With Keke, I'm gonna say off top, you gotta respect your man. And I know I've been following social media, she's well established, she's a millionaire. I get all that. And I'm not here to say that a woman can't be a woman. But when you're dealing with a man, as a man, I'm talking to Darius now, right? I hope I'm probably tearing up the name though. Y'all gotta forgive me for that. But as a man, that's why I say before you get into any relationship, I know it's hard when you're a young adult, when you're a young man, you're trying to figure life out. That's why it's important for youngsters to have OGs, older gentlemen. It's important to have that or some type of, you know, uh, I wouldn't say father figure, but somebody you can go to where they can lace your boots to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like that's important, man. And that's why I do my YouTube thing because it's like, man, somebody got to say it, man. And everybody got their different view. Everybody got their own style on how they like to approach things. I respect everybody in their craft. But what I do here is I keep it in reality, though. I keep it with an understanding that there are sacrifices that have to be made. So, Keke, do you love me? Are you riding? Huh? But to Darius, though, I know I seen on social media you put a message out there saying that you didn't like the dress that Keke was wearing at the Usher concert out there in Vegas. How you representing me, and I agree with that. Because I'm gonna talk from my standpoint as a man, how I handle my business with my woman, right? I'm not here to tell a woman what she can't do. I'm just here to tell you if you want to be with me, you want to have a relationship with me, you want to create a union with me, you want to create a life force with me, a child or multiple children, you have to understand that I have terms and conditions on how I see my relationship. Now, if me and you, after we have conversations, we go on dates, we find out at least to have some type of understanding of each other. Once we have that type of understanding, now, okay, now you know what my terms are. Now I know what your terms are. See, that's what I'm saying. When you a man out here, this is certain things you gotta have an understanding with. Now, everybody is not going to follow the script. I get that. We all human. We're going to make mistakes. I get all that. But the core of you should always be the same. So with Derek's, I'm talking to you right now, man. My understanding, you a stay-at-home dad. Now, me personally, me, the man I am today, even when I was a younger man, I'm in my 40s now. When I was in my 20s, I took care of my household. You feel me? I didn't have kids in my early 20s, but I still had a place to stay. I funded that myself. You know what I'm saying? So, as a young man, you got to find a way to get an understanding. If you can't get that, you need to tap in with some OGs like myself and many others out here, whether they're on social media or in your life. I don't know what your father figure situation is at home. I'm not here to throw shots at you. That ain't what I'm here to do. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of game based on my experiences in life. You feel me? So the Derricks, man, or anybody like that, not specifically him, but just in general, I am speaking. As you come into your manhood, you gotta have that understanding. It ain't about how much money you make, but it's what you do with the money that you make, right? And even in your relationship, I mean, for me personally, I haven't been in a situation where a woman makes more than me, so I'll give you an edge with that. But that still shouldn't take away from your integrity. That still shouldn't take away from your standards and what you see or how you want to have your relationship with a woman. And that woman should be wanting to accept your terms just like you accept her terms for you to have this union together, huh? See, that's what I'm talking about. It ain't about saying you got to do what I want you to do. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying we both come together, we both have a conversation, we sit down, write it down, or we discuss it, or go on multiple dates. We start dating, we get in a relationship, we find out what we like, we dislike. Now, okay, where is that understanding? Because for me personally, when I'm dealing with a woman early on, I'm going to tell you from the jump, I'm a hardworking man. I'm always at work. Okay. When I'm with you, I'm with you. But understand, you see this type of lifestyle you with, you see the jewelry I wear, you see where I stay. This comes with terms and conditions and sacrifices. Can you accept that? See, I let a woman know up front very early on so we don't waste either one of our time. Now I know with this young man it's a different situation because Keke is the breadwinner. Now, okay, if we're gonna do it that way, right? If we're gonna talk about it in that way, right? Everybody talk about this equality thing. And where everyone say a woman is equal as a man. I don't agree with that. And I'm gonna tell you why. A man and a woman is not equal to a degree. That's my point, and I'm gonna tell you why. Just follow me, man. We're gonna have a discussion tonight. Do you feel? Huh? We gonna talk about it tonight, huh? Sipping on this coffee. Ooh, wait, this some good coffee, huh? You know, it's like this though, right? I gotta say this. I know we coming off the 4th of July. Last weekend, me and my brothers. I got three other brothers, and we all got together, had a barbecue at one of my brother's house. And our conversation was, we end up getting into a conversation which I don't like talking to at my family because when we all get together it's a long conversation, which I respect. But we was talking about something similar to this Keke Palmer situation, unfortunately. And that was, we end up getting into a conversation talking about how one of my brothers, his wife, uh, they like to go half. They like to go Dutch on things. And she was saying how everything is equal in their house. And I was like, are you sure about that? You sure everything is equal? I mean, let's really break that down because we're going to talk about this equal thing. You feel me? Because in my opinion, men and women are never equal and it should never be equal. And that's okay. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know what's going on with today, how everything, just today's generation, how you see it, but just follow me and we're going to have a discussion tonight. There is no such thing as equal. I'm going to tell you why. When a woman gets pregnant, right? Eventually, if she works, she's going to have to take off of work, right? Now, I'm not talking about from a millionaire standpoint. We're talking about from your everyday standpoint. That's where I come in at. That's what my conversation, where, yeah, you may have a little bit of savings. You know what I'm saying? You may got a little bit of money in your account on the woman's side, right? But eventually that money is going to dry up. And who's supposed to pick up the slack? Let's say if a woman is pregnant, right? Woman and man together, woman gets pregnant. I mean, they both will. The woman gets pregnant, right? So eventually she has to take off work. Let's say when she take off work because of, when she had the child, she had complications. So now she can't work for 2 years, right? So for those 2 years, who's supposed to pay the bills in the house? See, I like to keep things simple. I don't like to get all real complex. Simplicity is cool with me. Let's break it down to the bare minimum type of situation. So when a woman has that baby and she, for some reason, she have complications, Lord, protect her, but she have complications. She can't work for a couple of years, right? Or at least let's say a year and a half, right? But your rent, your mortgage, the PG&E bill, the phone, the cell phone bill, your car note bill, all of that has to be paid. Who's going to pay that? So the man is expected to pull a weight. So, and then for some reason, let's say after the woman has the baby, she decide, you know what? Because some women do this where they have a change of heart. They want to do something different with their life. They may want to go back to school. They may want to change professions. They may want to have, find themselves again because after they had the child, now their outlook of life is different. But while you trying to figure that out, the bill still got to get paid. The car note still has to get paid. The light bill still has to get paid. Who's supposed to take care of that, baby? Do you feel? So the man is supposed to take care of that, right? Because you a man, huh? You know what I'm saying? I need a man in my life, right? That's what's no. And which I'm not knocking that. Because guess what? Guess what I'm finna say? I agree with that. I agree. A man, when you with a real man, not a boy, because not every man is not every man, excuse me, not every guy is a man. And not every daddy is a father. So when you dealing with a real man that stand on what he stands on, and he's there for you, he's committed to you. He's supposed to pull up that anchor for you. He's supposed to make sure everything is in line for you. He's supposed to make sure, hey, at least the necessities is taken care of in this house. You don't have to worry about the bills. You don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about gas. None of that. All the basic necessities are taken care of. Because that's what a man's job is, to provide. Do you feel? Huh? That's what you're supposed to do, is provide. Now, if you got a guy, or in today's generation, you have somebody, like this Derek situation where he's the stay-at-home dad. So how that equality is supposed to work there? You know what I'm saying? If the man's staying at home, the woman makes all the money, is she now the guy role or she's the woman role? That's where I'm confused at. So how does that work? You know what I'm saying? Everyone want the equality, but you only want the equality in most cases, in most situations, when it's comfortable for you. Well, being a man, that's an everyday job. We don't get days off. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you have a child in today's generation, in today's market, and at any most jobs, any major corporations, when a woman gets pregnant, she can take off work. She can get FMLA or all these different programs, right? To cover you. We're talking about the everyday working woman. I ain't talking about these millionaires. I'm just saying that a woman that works for a Fortune 500 company, when she take off work for baby leave, you feel me? They still can get pay. They can still get workman's comp to a degree. When the man takes off to stay at home to help watch the baby, you think they get all those same programs? You think the man get all these different little programs to help them with their finances? Now you talking to a guy I've been in corporate all my life. That's all I know. No, it's not real. A guy doesn't get all these different privileges and programs to help them with their bills if they need to take off to help aid the child. Now, they can take off, but it's without pay. You know what I'm saying? It's without pay. So long as that man has enough money in the bank, he can take off work. Yeah, they'll pay him for a few weeks, but eventually, he has to go back to work. Even though he just had a newborn baby, he still has to go back to work. And that's why I say it's not equal. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point in time, somebody has to work more and somebody has to stay at home more to help aid the child, help take care of the child. But through all of that, those bills still got to get paid. Those lights, that electricity you like to use, that bill still has to get paid. So, like I was talking to my brother's wife, I was bringing this same situation up. Just the way I just said it is basically how we had this conversation. And my brother's wife was like, "You got a point." And then about the Dutch thing, right? She was also mentioning that she's equal because not just the bills, but because when they go out and take trips, she go half on everything. I said, "Is that really true?" And on top of that, I don't know most women who like to go Dutch. And if you're not familiar with Dutch is, that's basically we split the bills. You go to a restaurant, you split a bill. You know what I'm saying? The PG&E bill come in, you split the bill. The cable bill come in, you split the bill together. I don't know a lot of women. In my experience, I don't know any woman that wants to go half on all the bills. Never experienced that. That's my opinion. I'm not saying it's not women out there. I just never experienced that. You feel me? I have been in situations where a woman did want to help pay some of the bills, but she didn't want to. And I was having this conversation, like I said, with my wife's daughter. Excuse me, my brother's wife. And we basically, after we got through talking for a while, she admitted at the end that she doesn't like going Dutch on all the bills. You know what I'm saying? She does not like going half on the bills, going Dutch. She does not like that. So she proved my point. So having this understanding that I'm trying to have y'all really get to what I'm saying, really get an understanding of what I'm saying right now is very important. So this man thing, right? This man thing, this thing that we call being a man, you can't turn that off. It's not an off switch for that. Once when you go from a boy to a man, you can never go backwards, no matter how much you think you can. You know what I'm saying? You can't go back. We don't have that option. You know what I'm saying? So I hope any individual that's similar to this Keke Palmer situation with this Derek's gentleman, I hope you really peep and game in what I'm saying to you, because you can't control nobody else, but you can control your own actions and how you handle things. And I get it. I'm hearing about a lot of guys going overseas, the passport bros. Maybe they've been through this Keke Palmer type situation and they like, man, I ain't trying to deal with that. But my thing is, to contest that is, what are your standards first? Because from my experience dealing with women, if they know what you about, they know what your standards are. The ones that want to stay around with you, the ones that agree with your terms and conditions, you can have a healthy relationship. But if you don't know that, and you for the streets, you dipping in this, you dipping in that, how do you get that type of connection? How do you get that type of understanding? See, as I got older, that's why I don't like, if I was single, I wouldn't date a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hopefully I can find one. I'm gonna date that one person for a while, but I'm not, how they call that, where you go on multiple dates and all that. Nah. Because I need someone to have that understanding of who I am. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman has standards for herself. So if we can find a way to get our understanding together, we can figure out if this is even worth us spending our time together. You feel me? So that's why you got to tap into yourself first, or tap into me, Sean B. Stoller, and many others like me, to get yourself right, to get some type of understanding on what you looking for out here, man. And understand, if you're going to deal with somebody that makes more money than you, understand this Keke Palmer situation just might be your situation as well. Because I can't tell you one thing. I can't tell you, I won't lie to y'all. I can't tell you how it feels when a woman make more money than me. I don't know what that feeling is. And that's even as a young man and even as an older gentleman today. I always been a hustler to get out here and get it. Of course, I had slow periods. I took losses, yes. But eventually, I got back in position. And every woman that I ever dealt with in my life, they understood, at least had the basic understanding of me. And some didn't stay. That's life for you, man. I've been grown for a long time. I experienced a lot of different things. But one thing I can tell you that doesn't change. No matter what era we in, no matter how advanced we are, no matter how advanced the technology is, the core of being a man has always been the same: a provider. Do you feel? Huh? Come on now. Know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep this thing rocking, man. Hit that like button. You can share it, leave a comment. It's cool. I am Sean B. Stoller. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration, huh? But you got to understand that. And any woman that wants to be a man, whatever your lifestyle is, hey, the same rules that I'm giving for the guys, if you want to be a man, those rules apply to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. And you don't get no days off with this, man. There is no days off. You know what I'm saying? So what are your terms and conditions? What are your standards, huh? Can you at least know that? Can you figure that out before you get into a serious relationship? That's why I respect some folks out here, especially a lot of, you know what I'm saying, young G's, young gentlemen, is what I say young G's are. A lot of young G's, I respect the ones who say, you know what, I'm not ready to be in a committed relationship right now. I respect that to a degree because at least you have that understanding. I'm hearing about a lot of guys waiting to, get a committed, waiting to be in a committed relationship because they're trying to get themselves in order. You know what I mean? Regardless what social media is saying, not every dude is out here looking for the same thing. So I respect them for doing that. It's a couple of guys I work with. You feel me? They make real good money and they just like, man, they not in a rush. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of this thing on social media. They try to make us look like all men, all we care about is bubble bags. You know what I'm saying? And that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Some guys like, like the thunder thighs. You feel me? You can have a flat but you can have a flat derriere, but as long as you got them thick thighs, you know what I'm saying? Something to keep you warm at night. You feel me? That's what them thighs can do. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need them thighs, man. The gluteus maximus is cool, but you can't lay that over your body at night. You know what I mean? I mean, you could. It might be very uncomfortable. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But them thunder thighs, you know what I'm saying? Especially when these soccer player type chicks. Oh yeah, somebody to play soccer or volleyball. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I'm into. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily need the bubble back, but I do need them thunder thighs. You feel me? I gotta have a little fun with it too, man. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You gotta find yourself first, man. Because I will say this, right? If you don't have an understanding for yourself, if you don't have a terms and conditions for yourself, whoever you dealing with will have you under their terms and conditions and understanding, huh? Really peep what I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know? So you gotta have that understanding, man. Cause trust me, you don't want that Keke Palmer situation unless that's what you want to be. You know what I mean? You don't want that kind of type of relationship unless you that type of guy. If you that type of guy, you know what I'm saying? You want your lady out there basically telling you what to do, how to do it. I'm not saying that's what she does. I'm just saying in general I am speaking. Because the way it looked like, in my opinion, because she the one who pay all the bills in the house. You know what I mean? If she want to go to the Usher concert and let Usher, there goes my baby. Got y'all on the grinding on it. You know, she put on that dress for Usher, man. That wasn't even for you. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even put the dress on for you. That dress is for Usher, Usher, Usher. You know what I mean? She put on that dress for Usher, man. Not for Usher, for Usher. That dress is for Usher. It ain't even for you, man. Cause he was like, and so hold up though. Hold up. Now I'm thinking back on it, right? He said he didn't like the dress you wore. So She didn't wear that dress when she left the house? Ooh. She didn't wear that dress when she left the house? Darius, come on, man. Don't tell me she left the house with her girlfriends. They had a dress. They got a room. So you telling me they got a room out in Vegas too? Because she had to change her. Where did she change her clothes at, man? Because if you didn't see that when she left the house, where did where she get the dress from? And where did she go to change? I'll wait. Ooh. You know what I mean? Now that I'm thinking more about it, right? I had to really like just really think for a second, like, wait a minute. Where did she get the dress? Because he said that he did, he felt disrespected with the type of dress she was wearing. So that makes me believe he didn't see what she wore before she left the house. So you telling me they got the room? I know they got them a 5-star room out there in Vegas, probably at the MGM somewhere, right? Because they got a whole celebrity section that you can't even get access to at the MGM. And I believe that's where Usher at, right? Mm. They got a whole nother section. I seen that on the Travel Channel many years ago. They have a whole different section average person can't even get access to. It's on a whole different side of the building. And if you ever been to Vegas, the hotels out there are extremely big. So you telling me she at the MGM, Usher grinding on her, talking about there goes my baby. Ooh, right? She got a room. I'm pretty sure her and her girls got a room. Probably got separate rooms. Did Usher give her a nightcap? I don't know. I ain't saying he did. I'm just saying. Hey, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying though. They at the MGM. You know what I mean? She's a celeb. She got millions. You feel me? Usher, you know what Usher is. You feel me? Usher, Usher. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't saying, man, I'm not saying, I ain't saying they did anything. I'm just saying, though, they at the MGM. You feel me? Usher in there serenading her. Come on, man. Hey, man, I might be slow or something to know what's going on, but I ain't that slow, man. I'm just saying, no. You feel me? So my question is, okay, since Keke, she got her nice body after she had the baby. Much respect to her because she do look beautiful. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not here. This ain't the hate show. She do look beautiful. The weight look good on her. Now that she got her new mom body, you feel me? Is she is her and her dude gonna still be together after this? Because the way he put that message out, he was like, "You disrespected me." You know what I mean? You the mother of my child. In so many words, is basically what he was saying. Y'all think they gonna still be together after all this get blew over? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer, but I can tell you this though. Usher was like, "There go my baby," and Darius was like, "Keke, do you love me, Keke? Do you feel me?" Come on, man. Huh? Darius was like, "Keke, are you riding? You said you always be by my side, Keke." Clip that, man. Clip that. So you got to send that over. Keke, do you love me? Keke. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my goodness, huh? Who bring out this, man? Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Respect the channel, huh? You know what I mean? He out there saying Keke. Oh my goodness. Come on now. You know what I mean? He out there trying to find out where Keke at, huh? Hey, better ask Usher, man. Cause Usher all in the MGM like, yo, daddy's home. He in there singing Daddy's Home to her, huh? They got Plies in there singing, I mean, doing this little verse, huh? Oh my goodness, huh? And they at the MGM. And if you know about the MGM, hey man, now like I said earlier, they got their own private entry, exit. You won't even see them coming or going, man. Uh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cause there go my baby KK. Oh my goodness, man. That's why I've been saying, if you new to my channel, you got to go back and watch a lot of my videos. Hit that live tab. That's where all my updated videos are at. I got the video tab. That's one of my older ones. And some updated reviews I have on there. My shorts, offer a lot of different type of shorts as well. So definitely get involved with my channel. I stay active. I do at least 2 to 4 videos a week. So my channel is always active. I do videos, short videos, probably at least almost 5 a week. So really tap in with me. You know what I mean? But I think see, this goes back to, it's certain things we just can't change. And I know we're in a different era. I know, what I'm saying, I'm an older gentleman, but I understand, more things are more fluent today, right? Whatever you want to be, that's who you are. I get that. But certain things of a core human nature won't change. I know, I know. We in this new digital era, but the thing of it is though, a man is always going to be a man. I'm sorry. That's the truth. You know what I mean? You can change certain things about your body, but you can't change the core of your body. You know what I mean? How you was originally made, how God made you, or whoever you believe in. You know what I mean? And it's like at the end of the day, a man is meant to provide. Now, what he provides, that's the question. Because everybody, what they provide as a man is different, and it's different for each man to a degree, right? But at the same time, even in looking in this Kiki situation where she makes all the money, he's a stay-at-home dad. In my opinion, just mine, I'm not knowing this for a fact. I personally don't think she respects him as a man. You know why? She don't respect him because he's not acting as a man in the sense of she pays all the bills, I'm pretty sure of, because the type of money she make, I'm pretty sure wherever they living at, the average paycheck doesn't cover that. So in my opinion, she don't respect him. And if they don't find a way to make that part work, I don't think this relationship long term wise will work for the fact that eventually she's going to want somebody that's more of her level or even higher than her. And then she probably will respect him more because as a guy, as a man, a woman is looking for you to be some type of provider in a way. And financial is one of them. Yes. Your aura, you know what I'm saying? Some women like men to direct them. That's why a lot of women don't like the super nice guys, from my experience, dealing with women. That's what's been said to me. They don't like guys where they can just easily push over. And if they do, if they're able to easily push you over, they won't respect you. You know what I'm saying? Most women, not all, but most. So that's why I say the core of a man is always the same. You have to provide, and you have to have standards, and you have to stand on what you stand on. And you have to find a woman that's willing to accept that. I'm not demanding. I'm saying this is what the requirements are. Just like when you're dealing with a woman, most women prefer guys who make more money than them. Most women do, because you know why? They don't like going Dutch, man. Regardless what Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade may have said, I have seen some type of report about that, that they go half on everything. Most women that I ever dealt with in my whole life never like going Dutch. I'm sorry, bro. They don't like going half on the bills. Yeah, they go half sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? I've been with my lady over 7 years, and she don't like paying for nothing. Okay, man. You know what I'm saying? And relationships I've been in the past, same scenario. When we go out to eat, I ain't never seen a woman rush to pull out her purse. You feel me? To take care of the bill. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna take care of that. Most cases, in my experience, they wait and see how you react as a man first. Okay, you gonna pull out your card? Okay, okay, all right. If not, okay, we might can go Dutch. But in general, I am speaking. Most women do not like to go Dutch, right? And if they have to go Dutch too many times, guess what? They're gonna start looking at you side eye like, what am I with you for, huh? That's my opinion, huh? So yeah, man. To my fellas out there, to the young G's out there, what are your standards? What do you stand on? You know what I mean? Because as you can see with this Keke, and the Keke situation, it don't seem like it's working out well for the young man here, man. You know what I mean? To the young G, man. It don't look like it's working out well for him, because this girl is all on there. There goes my baby. That's her all on her like, you know what I mean? Your daddy's home. And Darius is like, Keke, do you love me? How can you do this to me? Keke, do you feel? Come on, man. I'm just saying, though. Goodness, man. My goodness, my goodness. You know? So you heard it first from Sean B. Stoller. I had to come on here and have that discussion, man. Because I was just like, this is ridiculous, man. But at the same time, it's not ridiculous, because in today's generation, this is what y'all want, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want the equality. You want everything to be equal. Now you got the equal guy at the house taking care of the child. While you at the Usher concert talking about there goes my baby. Oh, oh. He gyrating all on her. Huh? I'm just saying, and if you flip that around, right? If you flip that around, if the woman was at home, you know what I'm saying? If the woman was at home taking care of the baby, somebody sent her some type of IG video of you know what I'm saying, with Darius at the, he at the with the blue flame or whatever they call that, right? He had the blue flame, and she just, out there dropping it like it's hot all on him. You know what I'm saying? How would the woman feel, huh? Would the gram go crazy then? Would social media go crazy then and say, "Oh man, Darius, you out of pocket, man. Your girl at the house taking care of your baby, and you at the blue flame? you you know what I'm saying? You out here at the strip club talking about throw it up. You know what I mean? Pull it up. Bands make her dance. Bands make her dance. See y'all at the club, you know what I mean? She just popping, and I'm just throwing bands. The internet, y'all would go crazy and tell dude he way out of pocket. But for the women out there, from what I seen, few comments, they like, "Go girl, you not married. Enjoy yourself, girl." I'm just saying, don't get mad at the messenger, but did you get the message? Do you feel? You know, don't get mad at the messenger, man. I'm just saying, Keke, do you love me? Oh my goodness, huh? Where we at? Okay, I'll be on here about another 10 more minutes. It's another conversation I did want to have, right? This one is about Finesse Two Times and his moms, right? If you're not familiar with Finesse Two Times, he's a rapper. I'm not sure where he's from, though. Hold on, I can find out. But my whole point of this is that, they're talking about him snitching and as a minor or whatever. My whole thing, I'm not even here to talk about the snitching part. My whole thing is, did y'all see his mom though? I mean, his mom was talking real reckless, and I'm like, she was saying how her son not a snitch and he stayed 10 toes down, and I'm like, when I think about the Finesse Two Time situation, dealing with his mom, hearing his mom talk, I'm like, wow, bruh. Like your mom, like if this is, I mean, no disrespect. This the woman who raised you. Man, look who raised you, bruh. She on there talking like she ready to get down. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, I just feel like personally, as a black community, as a culture, or whatever you want to say, man, it's time for us to make changes, bro. And maybe the changes are happening for the fact that you got all these people who are supposed to be gangsters and supposed to be street dudes. Now they snitching and telling. Maybe this is part of the purge for us to have the new culture to arise. Because all that old school stuff, the stuff that was from the 90s and all these different type of individuals, how they used to do this and do that, man, you can't do none of that today. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's a beautiful thing to a degree because what does it do for the culture though? Like for real though, like think about that, right? Because like I said, I'm not coming out. I don't care about that snitching thing. I'm not a street dude. I don't know 100 goons. I ain't got 100 choppers. Nah, bro. That's a whole nother conversation. I really don't want to go there tonight because you know, you can go back and watch my other videos. I got so many videos where I come at all these fake street dudes and gangsters, but whatever. But I just feel like, right, maybe we are embarking on a whole new culture that's arising from all this snitching and fake gangsters and so-called street dudes where folks is getting exposed. Maybe that's part of the process. That's what I'm starting to believe at this point. Because all that old school mentality and all these certain type of street dudes and street ethics and street codes, it ain't working, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You think of places like Chicago, that, and then also what happened, what was that in, I want to say Philadelphia, which is a massive shooting. So all that old school stuff ain't working, man. At least street code wise, it ain't working. It's not working, man. And not only that, there's so many more cameras in the United States, and you know what I'm saying. I'm in the Bay Area, and there's cameras all over the place over here, so I can imagine all over the United States, it's the same thing to a degree. So all that old school way of thinking and street mentality and street code and street ethics, Man, that is fake, bruh. That's fake. That's non-existent today. You got to come with something totally different because that old way of thinking has got us where? Nowhere, bruh. In my opinion. So maybe with all this, I should call it the snitching purge. You know what I mean? With the snitching purge going on right now, maybe we are embarking in on a whole new type of mentality, a whole new way of thinking. Maybe that's what's starting to happen now. You know what I mean? Because just like electronics and technology is evolving, so do people and cultures need to evolve. You feel me? You know, because it's definitely well needed, and it's time for something different, man. That's why one reason why I created this channel because I wanted to offer something that's a little bit different than what you're used to. You know, even the way I say, "Do you feel me?" I like saying it different than everybody else. I like to be different, man. You know, a lot of my lingo, a lot of how I do things, I try to switch it up because we all are similar, but we all different at the same time. You know what I mean? And that's not a knock to anybody. I want to be different than what you used to on purpose. You know? So I appreciate y'all tapping into my channel tonight. Let's see. Anybody hit that? Man, hit that like button. You watching this live? I appreciate that. Tap in with that like button. Leave a comment. You can share it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And so that's just what I want to say about that finesse two time situation, man. And it's many others. I'm pretty sure he won't be the last, especially when you talk about because you know what is funny, right? You know, they got some type of videotape or a recorder or whatever was playing. I heard a little piece of it, and was it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think they were saying that he was saying, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir." Oh no, no, no! I'm mixing them up. I'm sorry. They had another video or audio of Rich Homie Quan. I'm telling y'all, man, this is it. I'm telling you, it's a snitch purge going on right now, man. It's a snitch purge that's happening. So they got another audio that I heard of Rich Homie Quan, the rapper, and I guess he was supposed to be talking about Young Thug and snitching on him. And all he was saying was like, "Yes, sir, yes, sir." So you got you got Gunna talking about, "Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am." Now you got Rich Homie Quan saying, "Yes, sir, yes, sir." I can't make this up, bruh. So yeah, so it's a snitch purge going on right now. You feel me? That's my opinion. I just made that up too. Snitch purge. I'm at to make that title of my next video. I don't know. I just might do that, huh? Snitch purge. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, man. You know? So drop a comment in there if y'all got a question. Let me know. You know? And if not, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Let's see. You know? Let me see. Anything else I want to discuss? Hold on. I think I have one more topic. Let me see. Let me see. We talked about Keke. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never leave my side. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. And then look, on top of that, right? Hold up. So I wonder how did Derek's how did he get what was he doing when he got that message showing the video of Keke with Usher at the concert? How did he get that message, that video? Did somebody send it to him on, through social media? And it was he holding a baby at the time? Like he patting the baby, like, I think they got a newborn, right? So he probably had the newborn on his chest, the heart, getting the heartbeat so the baby can go to sleep. And next thing you know, he get an email or something, and they show her on there talking about there go my baby, and then he just automatically just say Kiki. He holding the baby like Kiki. Do you love me? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. What can I say, man? Hey, fellas out there, to my young G's, man, let this be a lesson, man. Man, figure out your terms and conditions and your standards, man. And if you want somebody to uphold those terms and conditions of you, make sure you in position. See, that's the key, man. Anybody can come up with terms, but why would somebody want to uphold that for you? Why would somebody want to uphold your standards if you ain't out here popping? If you ain't out here making things happen? Like, it's still a requirement for you to be a doer out here, for you to be a go-getter out here in your own way. So, to my young G's out there, make sure you look at this situation and figure out what you would not or who you do not want to be in this situation when it comes to the Keke Palmer situation, huh? And make sure you put yourself in position because you can't control nobody else, but you can control your actions and what you are willing to deal with and what you are not willing to deal with. You feel me? Because once you can figure that out and you can figure out what you willing to deal with, that's when you start stepping into your greatness. That's when you start having that understanding. You feel me? And whoever you dealing with has to respect that. And if they can't respect that, then you need to move on. That's my opinion. Because it's somebody that will accept that. But you gotta have, that's where you have to stand on what you believe in. It don't matter how beautiful she is, it doesn't matter, if she got a bubble back or she got them thick thighs, them thunder thighs, whatever you into, that's not my business, it's yours. But whatever you into, make sure you have that understanding in those terms and conditions in order first. And find somebody that's feeling you like that, huh? And it's not easy. Nothing in life that's worth having is easy anyway, huh? But it's all about your determination. It's all about your standards. It's all about understanding who you are to a degree. Because we always growing. Even me at my age, I'm still growing, still figuring things out. But at the same time, I know who I am. I know what I like and I dislike. So how about you? How about you? So I appreciate y'all tonight. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I want to thank y'all for watching this live and on the playback. Thank you for watching this as well. Thank you to all my subscribers and the new subscribers. Thank you for tapping in with me. I am Sean B. Stoller. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. And I want to thank y'all. If you really feeling this, go ahead and hit that you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that super chat. At least leave a like on here. Cause I appreciate that. And I'm about to shut this down unless I got any questions come in. You know? But like I said, I'm gonna leave you with this, right? I'll leave you with this. In life, we all have decisions. We all have sacrifices. The key is, in my opinion, is for you to figure out what you're willing to sacrifice for and what are you willing to put up with. Because all of our views and outlooks are different, but what your standards are should always be the same. And if you dealing with somebody and they can't respect your standards, then maybe you need to find somebody who will. I am Sean B. Stoller. I want to thank you for watching this live. If you're new to my channel, go back and watch a lot of my videos. I offer nothing but good game under the live tab. That's where you can see all my latest videos. I have video sections. I have videos that have pretty much done a lot of videos on my channel. I can't even tell you how many at this point. Also in my shorts is a whole different lifestyle. You know, some of them is cut into my videos that I make, and then some I just do completely separate. So my shorts is their own. Uh, you know, shorts are totally different, or I would say some of them are similar to my regular videos, but most of them are something totally different from my videos. So tap in with my channel. And I want to thank y'all for watching this live. I'm Sean B. Stoller. Until next time, peace.